Our last question is from a listener named Janice, and she asks, how does achieving your goals benefit other areas of your life? And I think this is a perfect question since it's the new year and a lot of people are, setting goals and everything. So what are your thoughts?
Janice, I'm going to try to simplify my answer and not go off on a rant. Maybe that's my theme of 2024.
Rant.
Just rants. No, just kidding. We won't do that. But
Your soapbox.
I think the biggest thing that happens when you achieve a goal is you give yourself evidence that you're capable
Mhm.
of doing it, which then cascades into the next goal, which then cascades into the next goal. I, I've worked with a lot of people that have had a simple goal. I want to walk without low back pain. A year later, they're running the mountain goat.
Mm.
Remember when you wanted to just walk without low back pain and you just ran the hilliest race in our community and you did that without back pain?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I'm training for a triathlon now. What? This person that said that I just want to walk without back pain, you're now training for a triathlon? Whoa.
Mhm.
But it's building momentum. And that's something that we've been doing in our meetings week by week, is talking about momentum and how do we build it and how is this activated. And I think it is achieving that goal. Did you achieve it? You get to the peak and then you just go, I kind of like that process.
Mhm.
What's the next one? And then you do it and then you reach something that you thought was unattainable. Well, if I can do that, maybe this other thing
Mhm.
is achievable. And I think that you just keep going. And the goals, they change. They might become a little bit more complex. They definitely get you closer to what your true dream is.
Mhm.
That dream that you had that thought was like so unachievable
Mhm.
that no, you can actually reach it, but it's one step at a time.
Yeah. We talk often about hope and how hope is not this passive thing. And I think that dreams are also not this passive thing. Dreams happen when you put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
And I think of in a new year, you want to be disciplined, you want to achieve all of these great goals, all these things. And a couple years back, I had this goal of reading. I like reading, but I don't discipline myself to read, right? And I had this goal of reading like 12 books in the year. And halfway through the year, I wasn't even at six. And I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? And then I simply just said, the goal wasn't to read 12 books in order to read 12 books.
Mm-hmm.
The goal was to read 12 books to discipline myself to read more on a regular basis. And so, no, I did not achieve that goal
Yeah.
of 12 books, but I read not every day, but like at least a few hours a week, which the year prior I would read like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
And so it's also having like an open mind of what are these goals and am I being so obsessed with them that it's negatively affecting other areas of my life? Or can I be open minded? Can I have small goals that I can be honest with myself about the small goals and then those small honest goals can build momentum, as you said.
Yeah, and to dive into momentum just a little bit, because it's something that we've been studying, and got this from Craig Rochelle, who is an amazing leader, and his mission is inspiring other leaders, and everything he does is to allow people to become better leaders, because as he says, everybody wins when the leader gets better.
Yeah.
Momentum. It is, let me see if I can do it. There's 4 steps to it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. In my brain, I was like, don't do it. And then we're like, all right, no, we're gonna go
Just
for
go
it. So
for
let's
it.
let's see. So it's activated by vision, inspired by faith, supported by systems, and sustained by grit.
Hmm.
So those 4 things. I think in combination with hope, the biggest thing is supported by systems, sustained by grit.
Hmm.
You have to work for it and you have to have a system. To that point, to achieve your goal this year, we get to a new year, people make New Year's resolutions, and they make it for, by the end of 2024, I will achieve this thing.
Mm.
How about for the month of January, I am going to do this to change my habit and change my behavior and my pattern to make that sustainable so that by the end of the year, I've achieved this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Make it even simpler. Today, I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to make my bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wake up in the morning and before grabbing my phone, I'm going to get out of bed, go see sunlight. If you're in the Northeast, it's very cold and you have to bundle up, but there's a lot of benefits to it. Before grabbing my phone, I'm going to start reading. Before grabbing my phone, I'm going to go outside and go for a walk. But pick these simple things that you can achieve day after day after day, because the thing that fuels momentum is simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that will crush momentum is complexity. And if your goal is to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year, that is a complex goal because there's a lot that goes into how that weight came on. And there's a lot to dissect in that goal. That is a big, complex goal
Mm-hmm.
that just going to work out for a month on a 30-day challenge is not going to get you there. It
Mm-hmm.
might give you a little taste of it, but it's not going to be a sustainable system.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to start simple.
Mm-hmm.
So start simple, build that momentum by achieving that goal, and then let that momentum snowball just continue to roll and get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm. It's the 1% better every day.
1% better every day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, Janice, we hope that whatever goals you're setting for this new year, that it does empower other areas of your life and it does bless other areas of your life. And you didn't ask the question, how does achieving your goals effect? You said, how does it benefit? So
Mm-hmm.
she already knows that it's a benefit when you set a goal, when you achieve goal, when you have simple goals that you can hit on a regular basis, it benefits all the other areas of your life, at least the other areas that are virtuous,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so, Janice, thank you for that question, because I think that it'll bless a lot of the people and empower a lot of the people who are listening in this new year. And our mission is to empower hope to those plagued by nope. And you've faced nope. We've all faced nope, whether it's suffering or rejection or um, anything. There's so many different examples of nope out there. You have the opportunity to be empowered by hope, and a big thanks to Janice for giving us the opportunity to do that on this podcast. If you're interested in asking a question, if one of these questions inspired you and got you thinking, and you're like, oh, I have a question, head over to our website, hopenotnope.org, and you can ask us a question, and it will be featured on future podcasts.